Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Part 14. I am here with Katie.
Hello.
And we are going to begin the only, until Daigyakuten, the only case that does not have turnabout in the title. Rise from the Ashes, Case 1-5. This was not covered in the anime. I think just because they were going for the GBA aesthetic, so Katie and I would love to have a Rise from the Ashes,
like an OVA or something.
Movie. I think we discussed a movie would be the best.
Mm-hmm.
Like an animated movie from Cloverworks. And for them to continue, and for them to use that as a setup for Apollo Justice, like use Rise from the Ashes in movie, like how it was intended, with the games. No, like, I would want it too. That's the thing. That's the thing, chat. I want it too. The only way you can find it is in Pachinko.
Being called out.
Yeah, you are being called out. Is in Pachinko in Japan. There are Pachinko machines where you can see the villain's breakdown, but
Yeah.
it's like barely that. And since it's Pachinko, there is so much going on that it takes away from everything. Because there's so much lights and blinging and
How dare you tease me?
Oh yeah, because you're so sensitive.
Oh yeah.
You're so easily
I break down at the slightest touch.
hashtag triggered.
God damn you.
I know you hate that word. Used improperly. But anyway,
Yeah.
yes. Rise from the Ashes.
Let's go.
Let's go. This case is great. Katie knows this case far better than I do. Because she pretty much plays it once a year.
I do.
Yeah, I'm calling you out on that. You'll just be like, I just feel like playing Rise from the Ashes again.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
Oh god. As usual. Right when I go to stream, there's crap in my throat. Alright. Is Danny gonna burn her tongue? Let's find out. The answer is yes.
Take a shot.
Oh. Hang on. Okay. I've updated my friend so he can take a shot. Oh, okay.
Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work.
Wow, Sads be hitting Nick, like...
I know that feel.
Yeah, jeez. Damn, Nick. Sads be hitting you, like... You're in LA, though. Like, I actually don't know this. Like, can people on, like, in sunnier climates still get Sads?
Probably because they're still held up indoors and it still gets darker earlier.
That's true.
Because to them it's cold.
Yeah, to them it is cold, yeah. You do? Okay, yeah, and you're in a warmer climate. So, yeah. I just, I honestly didn't know. I was like, is that, like, a uniquely, like... Because I know, like, for example, Alaska has, like, the highest suicide rates. So I didn't know if it was, like, that kind of a thing. Oh, I am, too. All three of us are.
Woohoo!
High five. Let me see here. I'm trying to remember how I'd pitch the voice to you. Because Maya's more like, hey, Nick. So, there you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. You're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But...
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator?
Oh my god, Emma's such a cutie patoot. She was in my top 3 assistants until I played Daikyakuten. Sorry, Emma. I still love you very much. I know, Emma love, like, forever. She's so stinking cute. Alright, hey Emma.
See this? It's my attorney badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
She's analyzing it. Scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it.
Sorry, but it's not for sale. Yet.
Nick? What the fuck, Nick?
I'm not that hard up on cash. Emma, was it? You're a scientific investigator.
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy? Or maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great, another future professional in training.
I mean, the fact that she's at 11th grade at age 15.
Yeah, she skipped a year.
Yeah. No, 2. 1 or 2, depending.
No, just 1.
Just 1? Is it canon?
Just 1. Well, yeah, I mean, just with the age, it would only be 1 year.
Well, 15's kind of that weird in between, because, it depends on when she was born.
Yeah, but she said she's going to be 16 this year, which means she'd be in her sophomore year.
Normally, yeah, okay. That's right. Fucking, all that shit, like, turns my brain inside out. So I'm just like, okay. Like, when
I only know this because of nieces.
Yeah, yeah. Oh god, I forgot it does that, I'm sorry. I'm just making sure Lunchbox Specialist is the only thing I need to have up.
So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, huh, then?
Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have goals, albeit a very unusual one.
Nick, you knew you wanted to be a defense attorney when you were 9 years old. And so did Miles. And so did Miles.
Yeah, but his father.
Nick, have you called him?
I've tried.
Is that why you're depressed, buddy? Besides the fact that Maya's gone?
He's always busy.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you a pat on the back here. Your conscience just patting you on the back. I believe the investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know? I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
Not until
I have no idea what's going on yet.
Yeah, not until we learn about the case. So yeah, Maud and I always imagined Emma with a slightly deeper voice than Maya, because again, Maya's just my voice, but a higher register, like, hey, Nick. But Emma is definitely just more of a lower register, I think. Or we both agreed on that.
Mm-hmm. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So, it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia?
My sister asked for Mia specifically. That's funny, considering Mia's death was the talk of the town. According to Nick. You think she would have heard about that? Also, my friend sent me a gif of someone taking a shot.
Yeah, you'd think, but I mean,
she also could have been so buried in her own work.
Slammed.
Yeah. That's actually very probable.
Yeah, considering who was the murderer, it's very likely slammed.
Yeah.
Because Red White being arrested would have caused big waves everywhere.
Yeah, because Red White called her personally as well.
Yes.
This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Oh no, I said something wrong.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your Only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, let's see if Nick has anything new to say about The Office.
I guess we're gonna talk to Charlie now.
Yes, we are. Ah, he does get his name here.
Mia's plant, Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left.
Oh.
I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though.
They're probably endeared by it, honestly.
Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my head, and then my foot hurt too. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off once in a while. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egads, the bellboy was staring right at me.
Oh, he doesn't wave at you. He stares at you like a fucking creepo.
Okay, so yeah, it was staring, not waving.
Oh my
Either
god.
way.
Bellboy. Nick, close the blinds, man.
I imagine him doing that, like, very slowly after that.
Yeah. Just closing the blinds on the bellboy, like... Nope. Also, sir, you're going to be the manager. And, I mean, not only are they planning a second branch, they're planning a theme park.
Oh boy, what are they planning?
They're planning a theme park filled with nightmares. Nightmares that started in this case, incidentally.
It terrifies you and it delights me.
My god. I don't mind the original one, but like the proto is just that it has no head, that there's nobody inside the suit. Yes, I'm very aware. Every time. How can you not notice that? That's something straight from a horror movie. And people just draw that fucking thing on the characters in fan art all the time, like on their t-shirts. You didn't notice until your second watch? I noticed that the first time and I screamed. Oh my god. Like, that mascot needs to be even more nightmare fuelish. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna draw you a blue badger.
No.
But why?
Because they're scary.
Okay.
They're all scary. Well, the blue one, actually. The blue himself isn't too bad. It's Proto. It's Proto that scared me. Anyone who's played Investigations knows why Proto scares me.
Also, Young G in AA4 loves the Bad Badger, so come on.
Young Walkie?
Yeah, he has it on his shirt.
Oh yeah, he does. I think Walkie doesn't quite understand what the Bad Badger is. I think he just thinks it looks gangsta.
Probably. I love him.
I do
love
too.
Him so much.
I do too. Sweet boy. That's why you're voicing Walkie. Because I would not be able to pull off Walkie, but you can very easily. Yeah, tea's still hot. Whew.
I wonder what's wrong with Emma.
Wacky is that kid who got really into wearing Gangsta Looney Tunes t-shirts.
Holy crap, yes. Yes.
Bugs Bunny with a blunt.
She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Blunt's Bunny. Fuck. Sorry. I looked over at chat. Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year,
Understood, ma'am.
What was that all about?
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing?
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Can we talk about how gorgeous Lana is?
She's so pretty.
Like, god damn. Also, I'm gonna share a popular headcanon after the end of this because it's one that we love and we both adopted. About Lana.
Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it you do? My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters. One's a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence?
You might want to get a little closer to your mic or something. You're a tad quiet.
Is this better?
Yes.
Okay.
Music was overriding you a little bit.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Emma. Lana. I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Look at it.
Your badge looks new. I polish it daily. In a few years, the gold plating will flake off. Then you'll see the real you. Sorry.
It's
I just
okay.
completely tripped over my words.
D is for dyslexia.
Yeah. Ugh. Whatever happened to innocent small talk?
Or D is for dysdexia. Oh my god.
D is for dyslexia.
I can't even say it correctly. Oh my gosh.
Give it 3 years, then we'll see what you've become.
This case is a son of a bitch.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, the foreshadowing. Wow, the foreshadowing. Oh my god, like the foreshadowing before was for the trilogy is all unintentional except for this case. And it's all very intentional. Damn, okay, tell us about you, Lana.
So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled in by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need and do the job. They manage every aspect, or I manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell. That's an awful large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
He's too busy eyeing a high prosecutor.
Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was a class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, didn't she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was at the top of her class in school.
I was the best there was. Oh.
Nick, get your head out of the gutter.
I was just surprised.
Yeah, uh-huh.
She was like me.
Let them be
And then she wasn't.
Let them be girlfriends, cowards. But what about Mia's canon boyfriend who is wonderful? I'm all for people shipping what they want to ship, but the Lana Mia ship makes me so sad because I'm like, but what about him? He's fantastic. Yeah, exactly, fair. That is erasure of a wonderful person. They could have broken up amicably and still be friends. That's fair.
That is true. She might be like me.
Let them be past girlfriends, cowards. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me commit the crime. That's a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh.
What? Mr. Wright? What does it mean?
Well, it means... The police department will consider this a matter of pride and to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt.
Yeah, that hasn't stopped him before.
I think it's safe to say, there is no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Mr. Wright? Yes. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my service as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has already confessed, after all. This case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's the look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know?
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
Oh, you sweet summer child. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay. Know what to do or any ideas, so... also, if you hear any background noise, let me know, because I can hear it through my headphones. So...
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
well, yeah, but if you do, just let me know.
Okay.
I agree. Emma does have a bangin' theme. You should hear it orchestrally. It's very, very nice. Nick?
So this is the lot where it all happened.
I was like, Nick?
Sorry.
It's okay. Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work.
Hey! Shit, what are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all.
It's 3 years.
No harm in saying hello.
Yes, harm.
No harm.
Yes, harm. Actually, there is. You know our attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see?
Who is this? Is this me or is this you?
This would be you.
Oh, God. Do I need to remember how to cowboy?
You need to remember how to cowboy.
I don't really know how to cowboy, except kind of do this. Well, shit. Well, shit. That's a bit deep, but I didn't really have a voice for him. So it'll just evolve as it goes. It's a lot of but more narrow sounding. I have no idea what that would fucking sound like. That means nothing to me. I am an auditory learner. Your vowels go wide instead of tall, if that makes any sense. So they drawl. Like, I draw them out. I draw them out. I apologize. I have southern family. I don't have a cowboy family. Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner?
Partner?
That was...
Oh, that's you.
Excuse you.
Sorry, I was excited too about this character.
You're excited. I know,
I'm excited.
I like him a lot. But, partner? What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall.
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to?
What is this guy talking about?
You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina.
Was that, hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems.
So we're going to not listen and snoop around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! A ladder.
That's a stepladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific? Huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
You ever get the sense of deja vu?
All the time. Oh, God!
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey! Don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken.
Look, a door. This must mean something.
I'm not sure that door means anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I fail to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Hey! Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Enjoy life just fine.
Well, you seem like kind of a stick in the mud.
Look, winter, I don't do well in winter.
Cold gets into his bones.
Gets into his bones.
Look, a stylish glass-walled room. Very nice.
You could see the whole parking lot from up there, or from in there.
It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Did you, huh?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just the security guard office.
You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have tests for common sense.
Hey! I heard that.
You heard my thoughts. That's not scientific.
It's all over your face, Mr. Wright. That is scientific. It's called reading body language.
I need to start covering my face.
Nick just walks in with a burlap sack one day. This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose.
Aha! The theory of relativity.
What? Does that apply here?
I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? What's this? A wallet?
Emma starts rambling in the background about wave particle collapse. I mean, she would. Bless her cute little heart. Nick's eyes glaze over.
I never did good in science.
Me neither, Nick. The fact that she scored a 97 is, like, mind-blowing to me. I was lucky to get an A-. I was lucky to get a fucking B+. What am I talking about?
I was lucky to pass.
Yeah, I had to study so hard. Fuck. Yeah, I usually got C's in science.
Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like a theft to me.
Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket.
Fine, shit.
A foldable wallet found at ask the British Museum. They could tell you all about it. Foldable wallet was found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? So this is where we get the tech jump I had been talking about in the in my intro video, like my prequel essentially.
By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, now look at the court record. So pull the wallet back out of your pocket.
Okay.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
You know, I usually do this back at the office when I have gloves on.
Oh, look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. You know, just check it out.
Hey, okay.
Open it.
I'm opening it! Calm down. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842129.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it.
Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
Guess I gotta be on my toes from now on.
With me around, absolutely. Okay, so I think we've examined everything in this area. Well, the wall fighter. This wall's in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
You're very self-aware for a teenager. Is that fish? Or is that you quoting Nick? Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This isn't a wall, but a water tank. Okay, it was you quoting Nick.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way.
Okay, well, oops. So, oh my god, what? Oh yeah, you can.
Badge number 26381.
Oh my god, wait, shit. What is Apollo's badge number? Or, actually, no, it's not that I was curious about. Hang on a sec. So this is what the back of the badge looks like. And I always thought it had a safety pin. Me too, Emma.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You mean you couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found out right away.
Well, that's no fun. Yeah, I know. Zoom in. Zoom out. I'm hitting B. Why won't it? I was not hitting B. I was hitting A like a fucking idiot. Alright. Oh my god. It's weird doing this when I don't have a stylus.
A name and an ID number are written here.
Okay, we've already read this. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID Yabadab. See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabadab? Badoo? Oh, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Next, she's 15.
Yabadab Badoof. God damn it. Chat, a Badoof dabbing. God damn it, chat. It doesn't take much to amuse me either, clearly. I mean, same here. I'm in the habit of asking questions that scar my
oh my god.
Scar Katie. Oh my god, stop. The right bumper is the court record. Okay, I thought we could see the barrels from over there, but we cannot.
An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide inside the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Yeah, but if they see us at a crime scene touching things...
Just looking. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
The sheriff.
It's the way you said that.
What?
That was like maybe a quarter of a way to a delivery on like a telenovela. That's fantastic. Like I said before.
I was
You were what?
I was going for the energy of a certain vine.
What vine?
A child.
Oh. No. To quote. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Would Popo be a good substitution? Okay. Chat needs your cute voice saying, oh shit, it's the Popo.
Do you need it in my Nick voice or just my voice?
So we just jam out to Jake's theme.
Oh shit, it's the Popo.
I hear that shit from you on like a daily basis. Every time she hears like sirens going by, she just very quietly goes, it wasn't me. Like, that's actually even cuter.
I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens every time we hear police sirens.
You can't catch me.
Like I said before, this here is our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet.
Ugh, scary. Bless. And thus the streamer died. She has never been seen from again.
Pause the recording again. Alright, I've composed myself. Whew. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well, well. The little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for vittles, anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like.
Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
And I hope you were addressing Nick with the cerveza comment, sir. Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office.
A High Prosecutor's office. Excuse you, Nick.
The High Prosecutor's office. The only one that matters.
You don't know that.
In my eyes.
You don't know that.
Damn it.
You don't know that yet. That little gremlin, damn it. In any case, stay away from the car. Cerveza is beer. Yeah. Sorry, Miri and I are going to get into a Spanish debate now because I did take Spanish. Katie's gonna beatbox in French over there.
Well, I think it's more of finding a beer. Basically, finding a beer you like would be, you know, a tall glass of water.
Oh, the idiomatic equivalent, not the literal one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, you were right.
Yay!
Well, I just derp around because I lost brain cells from laughing so hard. I gave myself a headache. That was fantastic. Oh my god. Please let Kazi hear how hard I started laughing at that. Oh. I read my line, right?
Yes.
Okay. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim.
Right. Great.
Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Were you two all set?
Us?
What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene.
Hello. Half and half, was it?
Oh, thanks.
And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
Nick?
Pretty lady.
Yeah, Nick. There's a pretty lady in the room. We gotta... That is canon, by the way. Nick does get very flustered around pretty women.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance. Especially passers-by. Or are you an officer?
No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even in my days as the... if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh?
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch.
I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets.
Secrets?
Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Hey!
I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of the detective. What? A witness clearly saw me commit the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
Please! Cough-up queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it.
Unfortunately, Angel, I never will. I don't like Angel.
Or, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yes, she means it.
Nick?
Mark me down as scared and horny.
Yeah, Nick, that's a confused boner you're getting. Come on, man. Did I say confused boner or I meant scared boner? He's definitely getting a fear boner.
Defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you could win? How about tackling Lunchland's pickled supreme lunchbox?
Wow, it's really crunchy.
A box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me.
Cool. Alright, that was step one. So we don't need to worry about any other thing for Angel right now. This is a process in getting this achievement. You have to present statements wrong and shit in court to get, like, you have to get every single lunchbox from Angel. So while I'm at it.
About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cash, no cards. Especially not cards belonging to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belonged to a detective? And you're showing This to me, the lunch lady? Why?
Yeah, Mr. Wright, why are you doing that?
Anyway. That's like showing a fine honeyed ham to a detective. Why do I always feel like I'm being mocked?
'Cause you are, Nick.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was the day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salami. Or salmon, sorry. I can't read.
That's way funnier for Angel if it would be salami. Hi, Serena. Yes, there are two people. It is myself and my mod, Katie.
Yes.
We sound, I guess, similar-ish, and we're also doing voices. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you don't mind our, frankly, amateur voice acting, but we're having fun with it. We're having fun with it. That's all we care about. So thank you for stopping in. Please feel free to stay and chat.
Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then.
Yeah, I was just talking about how getting all of Angel's lunchboxes are a fucking hassle. That's why I have a guide up.
You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity.
Evil ones?
Prosecutors. They have no qualm at all about blackening the names of innocents.
Hey, as a prosecutor fan, Angel.
I think that's your real reason for not liking her.
Hiss at you. No, she just makes everything unnecessarily difficult in this investigation. In my opinion, I just find her to be very obnoxious. I don't know why.
I never had an issue with her.
Don't know why.
Then again, I find characters that you love to be obnoxious.
Obnoxious as shit, yeah.
Yeah, personal taste.
Yep.
And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of them of all. They gave an award of King of Prosecutors. What a farce.
Also, yeah, it's the easiest way to find your way into my shit books is to shit talk Miles. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday?
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
Mr. Wright, is she admitting to a crime?
She hasn't admitted it, so no.
Prosecutors convention. I know. Cosplay is your favorite prosecutor. Done. Done. Let me cobble it together. I'll just stuff napkins in my, in my collar. Time for you to go get a pair of boots.
For me to go get a pair of boots.
To,
and
get heel kicking.
Practice my high kicks again.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil?
Young miss. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Ew!
The most heinous of all the evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all.
Really?
Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So, what exactly is it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they were when they I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see.
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut, it still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She always travels light.
Why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. More than some.
Just a little.
lot.
Yeah, just a little.
Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they are, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
Clat.
I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor. Now I'm not so sure.
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import then?
Did you say something?
No.
Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you only tell someone who has tried the General Tso trilobite lunch set.
Blah. All of her lunches sound so gross. Never mind.
I don't know. Some
You
of them
would.
sound kind of okay.
Okay, but a General Tso's trilobite?
I've never had trilobite, so I can't say. I'll try anything once at least.
Yeah, you will.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite flavors.
Yeah, me neither, Nick.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far...
Ooh, conch fritters. That sounds interesting.
I step away from seafood. Very quickly. You, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis. not.
Hey, I'm 15. Alright, well, if I remember correctly, we are done down here for now.
Or now.
We get to go see this mysterious high prosecutor. Except it's totally this fucking nerd who I love so much.
I know that suit.
Nick's eyes have, like, zeroed in. He's like, all of my newspaper articles. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Look, there's a trophy or something here.
A trophy? What's that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office is this, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
That voice. A long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth.
You know him from somewhere?
Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and...
Right. Her sister's the chief prosecutor, after all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No! Did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here, he...
Hey! Don't blame me.
We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car?
I'll say one thing. She can certainly scream.
Alright, let's look around this nerd's office. Oh god, I love him so much. I love him so fucking much. I'm like...
You're so giddy.
I am. I'm like... just wiggling the joystick around on my Xbox controller here. Ooh, cute. What a pretty tea set.
I go more for the instant tea bag myself.
Sorry. I'm 30 years old. I'm still laughing at a teabagging joke that my own brain made up.
Wow.
I know.
Real mature.
I know. We're all easily entertained here, I guess. Amazing! The drawer below it is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Oh my god, I forgot he was this much of a tea nerd. Oh, I love him so much.
Look here, okay?
I love him so much. You don't do that to your tea.
Danny. If I had enough of it, I would.
Well, yes. But you don't. Yet.
Hurt feelings.
Yet.
I relate to him on this level. Let me have this.
Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction.
There's such a thing as taking a hobby too far.
Right, what are you doing over by my tea set?
Just looking. Making sure Emma doesn't break anything.
Oh, what, me?
Look, my hands are behind my back. Blame on her.
I'm not doing anything, Mr. Edgeworth, I swear. I swear I'm not. Mr. Wright's just being really judgy over your tea over here.
I said nothing.
You were talking about instant tea.
That's the only thing I know about.
Right, you uncivilized... Ugh.
Good to see you too, Edgeworth.
Ugh.
A work desk. It's quite tidy. as one might expect.
I love how extra Miles is and that he has a fucking feather. And yes, I do call him Miles instead of Edgeworth because ugh. I've just gotten so used to calling him Miles. Throwback to that one time my boss asked me to order normal tea. What the fuck is normal tea?
What? What?
There is no such thing as normal dirty leaf water. I was ordering black, green jasmine, mint, oolong, Earl Grey, English breakfast. Those are all pretty standard teas.
Also, black Earl Grey and English breakfast are all black teas.
Yeah. Apparently she was referring to Lipton iced tea? That's totally different.
That's still a black tea.
Yeah, it is. All three of us just talking about tea over here. Oh, what a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He does it willingly, Nick. That's the funniest part.
Or Gumshoe.
He does it willingly, Nick. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kinda spiky. Kinda reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
I thought we were friends again. Nah. The edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? No, it's nothing.
Yeah, never mind Miles got that custom made. 'Cause you would have to.
I thought we were friends again.
You fucking gay nerd. Oh, I love these two so much. Nick, never stop being chaotic bisexual either, please. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe again? Poor Gumshoe.
He must study these cases reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on a ladder.
What are you two talking about over there?
Nothing.
I highly doubt that. Wait, no, why are you going over there? My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it.
Back from the dead, Wendy.
Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot.
Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
Not in a million years. I don't think so.
Can we talk about how Miles keeps this steel samurai figure, though? Like, he probably got some crazy-ass cleaner and just scrubbed that off the bottom.
Or tried to.
Old Bag probably just carved it in there.
Yeah.
He's sitting there like, do I need to epoxy it? Will that work? Like, just anything to get it off without ruining the figure. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket. Right. I've never seen him wear it in person.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
She's getting way too excited about this.
Nick, you're gonna ask for that picture later. Come on now.
of a jacket? Of a suit jacket.
It's Miles's.
And an undercoat.
Nick is like the Miles Edgeworth expert. Collecting all those fucking newspaper articles. Whoa. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important?
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's handy to know.
Okay, can I get just the trophy before Emma feeds into the Wrightworth and... and Emma is single-handedly responsible for one of my most liked tweets. Yes.
I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it. Prosecutors.
Huh? What was that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor every year. What? So?
So, that K, that's...
K stands for king? Yes, you have a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. King of Prosecutors trophy, given to Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors, at the police department on the day of the murder. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Why do you sound so smug?
I'm being sincere, but okay. Fine.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors. Please stop saying that.
That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off?
Alright, here we go. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he pores over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow. You okay, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working?
Pot beat kettle. I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool?
Mr. Wright, you're really red. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Like, really, really red.
Sofa hair would be... No, never mind, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm good. I can do my job.
You're like...
I'm a professional.
You're nearly as red as the sofa itself. You know,
I'm
the
good.
one that Mr. Edgeworth probably just curls up and falls
I'm a
asleep
professional.
on.
Anyway, Edgeworth, how you doing?
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth is so cool.
Emma,
Yeah?
take a look at him.
You gonna quote that Paula Pirro comic?
I might. Emma, sweetie.
That is a gay man.
That is a gay man.
Miles just over there like...
Sipping on tea.
Oh my god. Oh shit, I actually didn't mean to do that.
Ah!
Okay. Holy shit. Alright, what's up, Miles, you fucking nerd? Come here. No, I don't want to move. I don't want to leave him. This is my favorite character in the entire series. Jesus Christ. Okay. What's up, Miles? To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time where there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging or evidence, arranging false testimony, legal searches, you name it.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? That's crazy!
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one.
I just read chat. Monfred. I made a prosecutor. Nick, you ruined a perfectly good defense attorney, is what you did. Look at him. He's got anxiety.
True, though.
It is true.
So, the body was found in your car?
Go ahead, say it, Wright. You think I did it, don't you?
No!
After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less.
Are you listening to me?
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean... Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir. Emma Skye. It's nice to meet you again.
No, that doesn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now I remember. You've really grown? I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait! What did you say?
Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth. Chief Prosecutor Skye? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's a fucking lie. Flashing back to, like, the 2 other cases, unless she was involved in that. No, she couldn't have been.
Yeah, but both of them got thrown due to circumstances.
Those are still known as his debut cases, though.
Yeah, that's true. He said big, not debut.
Yeah, that's true. That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Oh, are they talking about the case that becomes relevant later?
Yes.
Okay, that's right. I was like, wait, let me just ask the walking encyclopedia on
Yes.
Rise from the Ashes.
Yes, they are talking about the SL9 incident.
Yeah. Oh my god. The only one I really remember is DL6, to be perfectly fair, so...
What? You didn't expect me to know that?
They have so many weird arbitrary labels for these cases. No. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? And to be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife. That's a very paradoxical statement. The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Good for him for having a toolbox, though.
Miles, why do you keep a knife?
In case of emergency?
Edgeworth?
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
It's called dark. It's a dark sense of humor.
Investigate all the evidence. Always.
Check the bottom.
I know to check the bottom.
Check the bottom!
I'm working on it. God damn. Emma, who doesn't keep a knife? Yeah, I'm actually with Emma on that one. I've got like 5 in my room right now. All legal, thank you. Hey, check it out. There's a metal plate here.
It looks like names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Von
Von
Karma. I guess he must be a foreigner?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor.
Hmm.
I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime.
When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it. Ugh. Well, Emma, if you want to meet him so bad, I mean, we can go down to the jail.
Yeah, we can go to jail. He's in prison.
We can go to the prison.
He's on
Hop on a bus and
He's on
hop
death
on a bus
row,
and go
motherfucker.
go right down to prison.
The death row inmates. That's exactly where he be. Anything hidden in the handle of this knife? Here's a nice little reference that anyone who's played a certain Ace Attorney game just went, ha! And then clutched at their chest in pain. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks for that.
This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that or Edgeworth caught himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth? In the wild? I think my fruit peeling more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Oh, now there's a scary thought.
It's actually a wine color, the knife. It's not pink. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a wine color.
Yeah, it's more of a wine.
There have been so many arguments through the Ace Attorney community because back in the GBA days, his suit was pink. It was actually pink. They couldn't get all the colors. Someone actually did like a study on Miles's on the different colors of Miles's suits through the years. So let me just present this knife to you. I can't. I'm in the court record, right?
You have to go to present.
Like an idiot. Like an idiot. I just thought I was in present, to be quite honest. My brain just sorted out. All right.
Reach into my suitcase and pull out some stuff for you to look at.
I'm just gonna yeet myself out of here. God damn.
Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this.
Mr. Wright.
What?
Danny thought she was in court where those are the same screen. Yes, thank you. In my mind, I am always in court. Yes, exactly. I'm already looking forward to my favorite bits. My mind is always in the courtroom, unless it's in Daigyakuten.
I'm gonna
Then
thrash
it's-
my voice.
Then it's with Sholmes. Are you sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh! He'll take it for sure, won't he?
Uh,
I
wish
wanted
I-
to share.
I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty.
If she sighs any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
Okay, I'll set this back down.
Huh? Why is that? I do love the implication that Nick's just wagging it in his face like, ha ha ha, so you're the best, huh, Miles? He's like, put it down. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works. Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award. For better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Oh, hang on. First, let me just wave this knife in his face.
Just pick it up and put it in a bag.
Yeah. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you.
Hey.
He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright?
Nah. With Edgeworth, it's never personal. It's all about winning tomorrow.
Hey, Miles.
Hey, Miles, look at this.
I once dreamed of being a defense attorney a long time ago. What? You wanted to be a defense attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Yet my path is laid out clearly before me. I have no time to reflect on what might have been. Miles is compartmentalizing because he is traumatized as fuck. Hooray.
Did you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. I love her little scribble sprite.
I know, it's so cute.
Fucking cute. I love Emma. God damn. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Edgeworth's parking stub added to the court record. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot entered at 5:12 p.m. This is the parking stub from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you'd direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise?
I'm Edgeworth. Oh, my ears. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I have your reports, sir.
He's just as high-pitched as I imagined he would be, so thank you.
I've always imagined him just like high-pitched and whiny.
Yes, me too. That I don't know how I feel about Meekins here. This sweet, dumb lad
Yeah.
who exists to solely waste your time.
Oh,
But
Meekins.
he's very sweet at the same time, so you can't help but like him.
He tries his best.
He does, and he wants to be just like Gumshoe, but like, goddamn, if he doesn't waste all your fucking time. You know what really gets me, actually? Is the megaphone screech.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I'm like, Meekins, put it away. That's where I actually start to get mad. Otherwise, I'm just like, aw, Meekins, you sweet, you sweet little child. Like, just pat his face.
I mean, he's muffled next time we see him, essentially.
Yeah. Report. What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir! No name of that kind, sir! Not in this report, sir! I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir! But sir! I'm just following orders, sir! They told me to bring this to you! I wasn't aware of...
Give me your name.
Yes, sir! Meekins, sir! Officer Meekins!
Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know.
Can we appreciate that he has, I believe, that's an Omamori he's holding?
Yes.
Yeah. Can we appreciate that Meekins carries an Omamori with him? Because I think that's fucking adorable.
If I'm remembering correctly, I think it is... Because he talks about having a girlfriend, so it probably is from his girlfriend.
Yeah, he does have a girlfriend.
So it's probably from her.
That's very sweet. Also, I love that he has the police department's logo on his hat.
Same.
Yep, she gave him a protection Omamori. Aww.
Aww.
I agree. Good. He still has it later in the timeline, too. So that means he's still with his girlfriend.
Good for him.
Hopefully, it's still the same girlfriend. I hope that, like, he is happy with her.
Oh, but later in the timeline, something happens.
I know, but...
Oh.
I know, but that means she's still with him regardless. That's really sweet.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
That's a very astute observation, Nick. But we love him for it. Right.
Yes, sir. Caught me off guard.
Sir?
Never mind.
What?
Yeah, Miles. Edgeworth.
What?
Yes, Edgeworth, what can I do for you?
As you can see, I'm busy. Going to pretend that you didn't say any of that. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to finally calm down, at least. I'll, talk to you later.
Miles is already just buried in paperwork.
Will you answer your phone?
Gone. Emma's just dragged him out. I'm pretty sure you get a lunchbox just from presenting, like, funky, like, shit she has no commentary on. Yeah.
Could you take a look at this? You. Yes? You said you wanted the hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at me.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get a rich flavor like this.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time.
Alright, let us go to... that cardboard monstrosity. Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What's that?
Nightmares. Nick, a source of nightmares.
I want to go look at it closer.
Of course you do. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that?
Oh, wait. I know. This is a blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. I do love his little theme song. It's very cute. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
This is the purest image in the world. Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal. What are you doing here?
Oh, you okay? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe.
Look, I'm not dancing and then running over here. Ooh. It's hard to imitate that badger. He's got moves. He's got moves like Jagger, pal.
But whatever you say, Detective. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
Because it's the purest image we've ever been given, Nick. Just let us have it. Says the breakdancing detective. I know. Okay, so the live shows have, I think I've mentioned before, breakdancing Gumshoe. I again implore you, please look up the breakdancing Gumshoe compilation. It is on YouTube. It's 2 minutes. Some wonderful soul put it together, and it's the same guy doing it the whole time. And he is spectacular and wonderful. Whenever I need a dose of serotonin, I just watch breakdancing Gumshoe. What? Well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I was actually gonna ad-lib that, but oops. Forgot he says that. Hey, Gummy.
Detective, here's my attorney's badge.
You show this to me every time we meet, pal.
Yeah, but it's more impressive this time.
Real men show their police badge. Enough said.
Yeah, but this got Edgeworth off of murder. Okay.
Pal, was that a Freudian slip?
No.
I mean, I know you two are, like, pseudo-dating now.
Wait, we are?
I thought you were.
That's news to me, and that's fantastic news.
Oh, I guess you're not then. I'm sorry.
Oh.
That soft little oh.
Okay.
Someone mixed this theme with the Perfect Dark theme, and it gives me emotions about future Gumshoe. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. In relations to Perfect Dark.
Ooh.
You're right, though. You say that to Katie, who's a huge Perfect Dark fan.
I played that so much as a kid.
Yeah. And then you played the... the sequel.
Oh my... What sequel? There was no sequel. There's only one game, and it's for the N64.
Yeah. Just like there was a long-ass gap between, Metroid Prime and, Metroid Dread. Prime 3 and Dread.
Yeah.
Other M? Federation? What the fuck are you talking about? I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice. Halo ended after ODST. Yes, it did. I liked ODST. Oops. Hot take.
Wait. Speaking of ID cards, I found that detective's card, didn't I?
Technically, it says Sergeant on it, pal. That's fair. I wasn't counting spin-offs. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so yeah, Halo did end at 3. Yeah, ODST has beautiful music. Like, holy shit.
Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this?
Huh? Hey, pal, this is the detective's ID card. Sergeants, you can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? First, we're gonna just show Gumshoe everything in our pockets. Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
I'm just gonna hypnotize you with my eyebrows now.
Dang it, you know I'm susceptible to that.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
The story of Nick's life. That's that's the subtitle of his life. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yeah, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second?
Me? Yeah.
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
Ooh, yikes.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time?
What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is the chief of our detectives. Is our chief of detectives, even. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
So, this ID card belongs to the victim?
He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but, word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing to as much.
He's in a tough spot. Again.
Again? How many times?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with the witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Yeah, hey Nick, maybe that's why he's not returning your calls.
Maybe that's why he's not returning my calls.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Gummy, never change. You're too perfect. I was wondering about that. What, the Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
As it just twitches creepily.
Kind of impressive that you made this.
Stares into your soul with that cheerful music.
I'm getting hypnotized watching this.
I'm just saying, there's a reason Five Nights at Freddy's was so, fucking popular. That's because of nightmares like this. And many childhood traumas at Chuck E. Cheese. But, the Blue Badger scares me more than any animatronic in Five Nights at Freddy's does. And I only count the original 4 games. Anything past that is bunk. The chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work.
No, really, it is nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die. Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops. A work of art, quote unquote, designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. No, the Chief of Detectives made the Proto Badger.
He was still in charge of the design of the Blue Badger, just in general.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, well, I was about to say, but proto means it's a prototype. Now dance. Oh, thank you for that Offspring reference. Thank you, chat. Oh, if I had emotes to spam for you, I absolutely would. Oh, I love the Offspring so much. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you.
Why aren't you handling this case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who was... What is his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police.
Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
Nah, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Received a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. Allows Bear to investigate the crime scene.
Thank you.
No problem, pal.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere, but it's worth a shot.
Just act like you're supposed to be there and nobody will look at you twice, pal. That's how you always get by me.
I'm good at doing that.
I know.
Thanks, Gumshoe.
Oh, or do we just get to see this thing dance forever?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh, I thought there was no check mark, so...
No, you'll just continue to watch it dance.
No, there's a check mark now.
The usual wanted posters are hanging on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, call 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point.
If they were talking about dough faces, that would be something else entirely, but they're not.
Detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective.
And then I say, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. Oh, you go ahead.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair.
Are you shipping people?
No, I'm just comedy duos.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay.
Why does everyone assume I'm trying to put people together?
I don't know. You strike me as a millennial.
I take offense to that.
Why? He is a millennial.
Not all millennials ship people.
Just most of us.
At least I don't outright to public.
Outright.
Outright.
I'm surprised you didn't yell at me for that one. I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
We... Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather.
The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without extra help.
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda?
Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see...
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo?
Jeez, Dick. He's a salty Sam right now.
He is.
That is not what I wanted. God damn it. Court record. This is like my favorite thing right here. Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing.
Oh, that sounds about right. At least in the detective's case. Maybe I should offer him some soup again.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
Hey, Gumshoe, you still doing good with your ramen, or do you need something else?
Let me check my stash and get back to you, pal.
Alright, I'll touch base. Looks like the investigation is still going. I have to be getting back to the shop.
Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby.
Oh, still here?
Hello?
Why the surprised look? Didn't I mention? You've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard?
Polygamy's a thing. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that just lost its herd. His voice was deeper. Oops.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
Also a baller for clipping his
whiskers.
with a knife.
Yep.
Not even a straight razor, just a fucking knife. There's something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crime. Cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep.
Well, should we show him this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
Jesus, Nick. You are being very mean. Okay. Always want to make sure. Sometimes there's different dialogue.
Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog? Hmm. He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say we won't be needing this anymore.
Let's see, you'll be fine, Emma. You have a lovely visiting prosecutor from a foreign land to vouch for you. Yes, she will. I forgot that was a ship of yours and also of mine. Hilariously enough. But, oh, yeah, they were practicing writing for Apollo. Nick is just a salty-ass sailor here.
Yeah. Saltier than he should be.
Yeah. I mean, like, well, no, it makes sense. Like, if he's kind of getting kicked with Sads and he misses Maya.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and he's bummed out, but, like, and he's been trying to get a hold of Miles and stuff.
Yeah. Still being salty.
He is being salty, but, like, if you look at it in that way, it's understandable.
It makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Sorry, readjusting my seat.
Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. Here's the autopsy report. Look, it's more detailed.
Yay!
Goodman's autopsy report. Death due to loss of blood. One knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prospector Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the Chief Prospector. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Can you verify? What?
I plead the fifth. Huh?
I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now, so How can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So, why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail.
Hey!
Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, you don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
What's that? Some sort of police passport?
This is Detective Goodman's ID card. Strangely enough, we found it a good distance from the actual crime scene.
Good distance in this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Texas? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make, compadre? Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros.
Oh boy.
She's so fucking cute. Ah, toy shield. Suits the boy well.
Hey!
What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knot, maybe? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't like him, right? We get the point.
You know, when I was a detective, I got one of those. Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it?
Hey, they could just use the same shield over and over.
Note to self, the prosecutor's office in criminal affairs are surprisingly cheap. You know it. They gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Alright, compadre. Count to 3.
Huh?
You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas.
We're not in Texas! Remind me to never visit Texas.
5:12 p.m. The prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot, real slow like. A trot? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse.
Oh, what you mean is... the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along?
And now we can examine that to get more details.
Yes. Oops. Name of deceased?
Yay!
Yeah, this is what Katie loves. Now that it's actually, instead of just like died of knife wound around this time, BTW corpse. Like,
Yeah, fucking drove me nuts. Ah!
name of deceased, Bruce Goodman, 36, male. Date and time of death, February 21st between 4 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. or 5:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood from the chest wound. Assessment, wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. God damn. A single stab wound was found. Jesus H. Christ.
Yep.
I forgot it was that long of a knife. That's just the blade.
Yep. Which again begs the question, why, Edgeworth?
It's in his toolbox. God damn it, slide. Okay. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors.
Defense attorneys are relegated to B block.
I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B Block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright.
I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. This looks like a cell phone.
A scientific analysis would suggest it belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out?
Yeah.
Right. Let's check it out.
Thank you, game, for playing itself.
I hate when it does that. It's so slow.
I know, I'm like, oh. This phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial?
Mr. Wright. You don't know.
There's a redial screen?
Mr. Wright, show me your phone.
Here.
That's a Nokia.
Yeah.
Those things are ancient.
Yeah.
No wonder you don't know what a redial screen is. That's gonna live.
Hey, it still works.
That's gonna live forever.
That's the point. I don't have to buy a new phone.
Oh. Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all calls you've made and received. So, like, say if you were bombarding Mr. Edgeworth with calls, he'd be able to see it. Just an example.
I don't call them back to back.
I was just throwing out a hypothetical.
Anyway.
I feel like I'm missing something. I need that phone that can survive constant jackass. Yeah. Nick, have you seen the kin shit I def get into? I need a phone that can survive constant jackass, pretty much. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things about, like, redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry.
I just don't know about a redial screen.
It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Ooh, we've got a Gen Zer, boys.
Look here. Whatever. Let's check this phone out.
You know what? I'd be salty too. I'd be like, look here, you little shit.
Can't swear at her. Now to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, a defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button.
Hey, that song. I know that.
Hey, what's going on over there? It is the best ringtone.
Sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose phone is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ringing just now. One of them newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry. That was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
Uh-oh. I have just incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like a lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found inside the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
6 minus 75? 12 divided by 2. Oh, you're right. Let's see. 6-7S, or is that a 5? I don't know. 12 divided by 2.
There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman.
Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
Hey! I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either.
Nice actually, since the first, I think the first Gyakuten Kenji had come out by that point, or they were planning it or something. Because, no, it was released afterwards. It was released after Apollo's game. But I think they were planning it still. I think they were throwing the idea around. So, I'm gonna give them credit and say nice allusion to, Miles' duology there. For deductive reasoning. Goodman's note. This rope, is it?
Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I know who would come to that conclusion.
Look, Nick, Emma's just easily excitable. Let her be excited.
I think we gotta go talk to Mr.
Yeah.
Marshall again.
That's what I was thinking too. God damn it. God damn it.
Holy crap, you're getting tired.
No, it's not that I'm tired. I've been playing with the Switch Pro controller. The Switch controls fuck me up. I don't know what it is about the Switch. But like,
it's just a Nintendo controller.
Hey.
Look.
Your Sega ass over there.
Look, shut up.
Your Sega ass over there. Fucking A,
Well,
man.
Well, when it comes to shooters.
What about it?
Well, if our friend Ian was in chat, he would know what I mean by Sega does what Nintendo.
Oh.
Look, that was hilarious and you can't deny that. And you looked like you were gonna fucking kill me and it was beautiful.
I was gonna kill you. Fucking. For context, my mod grew up with Sega and I grew up with Nintendo. I grew up with an NES and she grew up with a Genesis. So, there's a little bit of that rivalry within us, but we are very amiable for the most part. She likes Nintendo stuff and I like Sega stuff. But at the same time, fuck you.
Fine, I'll just...
Ha! Ha! Look at chat!
Yeah! It was just with me, Ian, you, and Dan. We're all just playing Shutsumi. And me and Ian were on a team, and you and Dan were on a team, and we were kicking your ass.
Were we playing Shutsumi?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because Dan and I grew up with Nintendo. That's why we were Team Nintendo. Yeah, and you guys were Team Sega.
I said that. You looked like you wanted to freaking murder me.
Yeah. It was a very well-timed zinger, though. Oh man, I was just about to mention that to Ian too, and he's been here. That's awesome. Oh man. No, but it's just the Switch Pro controller. For some reason, it just gives me trust issues. I don't know why. It
I always
fucks me
get
up.
mixed. I always just get mixed up because I'm so used to the PlayStation controller.
Yeah, same. I'm used to PlayStation and Xbox because they have like the same general like
Layout.
yeah, and like, do you want to do this? Press this. But like, especially with Legend of Arceus, the active button is different than you would think.
Yeah.
So when I'm on an Xbox controller, I'm just like, grr, grr, grr. So Legends Arceus has been giving me trust issues, and I burned myself out on it. So for a little while at least, so I need to take a small break. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. I really need to remember to deepen my fucking voice. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is sealed, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall... Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and our sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have got to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and arranged testimony, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Skye. Yeah, guess who was feeding her that shit, though?
Someone who's on death row.
Manfred von Karma. Sorry, wow, that was quite a cough.
Go get that checked out.
Yeah, I know. I might have a case of the asshole. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What are you saying? Edgeworth was trying to win? It was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
Bullseye, Nick. You should play darts. So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She said she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma.
Yeah.
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What? Sorry, I just wanted to jam out to it for a second. It's a really good MIDI.
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids.
Uh.
The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine.
You fucking liar. Maya changed your ringtone.
Well, yeah, he was probably playing it off of his.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was yours.
That's true. Yeah, he was.
At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see.
Property of Lana Sky. Last call was made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder.
A detective is murdered and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
Oh my god, this is one of the longest cases.
Yep.
And it's in the first fucking game. This is one of the longest cases in, like, the whole series.
Yeah, it really is.
Sans, like, investigations cases. Those can go
Oh,
on.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those go on for a while, but, like, in terms of Nick's, in the trilogy, this is on par with, like, 3-5 in terms of length. 2-4 was shorter than this.
2-4 is shorter than this.
This is about as long as 3-5, and that's, like, the penultimate case.
Yeah.
That's like wrapping up the trilogy case. So, yeah. It's about as long as, actually, I think this might be longer than the Phantom case. This is longer than the Phantom case.
Is it?
Yeah, it didn't take me much time to get through it. It seems like it takes a long time because they're two separate cases, because you have one defendant one day in one case, and then on case 4, and then on case 5 you have another defendant. But
yeah, they do the same thing that DGS2 did.
No, DGS2 was all one trial.
Yeah, but it was still two quote unquote cases.
Yes,
that just bled into one another.
Yeah, well, it's still the same case. That's the thing. Like, in DGS2 was unique in that it was literally the same murder case throughout. Like, with the same defendant and everything. Your defendant switched in DD.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, no, DGS2 is, like, the only one to do this, because you had the same suspect the entire time. You had the same defendant the whole time. You're working on the same murder, but the defendants switch with the Phantom case.
Yeah, I was still just more referring to the fact that it still just bleeds from one into the other.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Except, oh my god, yeah, we're not going to talk about how long those cases are. In terms of length, I do think Karuma's last bow and the resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo are the two longest cases in the series. They're so long. I was up until 4 in the morning on the final day of the case.
That took me all. I started at like 6:30 to 7 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't end until like 8 o'clock at night.
I know. Like I said, I was up until 4 in the morning.
Oh man.
For me, it was around like 11 o'clock once I got daily on the stand. And
Hmm.
I was up until 4 a.m. finishing the game. So yeah, from daily onwards took 5 hours. One entire 13-hour car ride to Wisconsin. Yeah, that puts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That puts it in perspective. It literally takes a whole day for that case. It is insane. You are just in court for 12 hours essentially.
Oh man.
It's a great fucking case.
Oh man.
It's so spectacular. It's very well paced. It's very high emotion. Holy crap, it's exhausting. Well, at least we get to go up against Miles.
We get to go up against Miles tomorrow, and we get to talk to Miss Sky.
Lana and Angel.
Yeah.
Because we've got quite a few wrong answers to give for that
Yep.
lunchbox. We need to get the first love lunchbox, patooey on rice, and the orange peel lunchbox. Thankfully, there's only 2 penalties involved in that.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so court is going to be that's going to be a fun one, and it's a double feature. So
Yes. Yeah, it is.
today's just a long episode.
Yeah, today was a long ass episode. The recording's over 2.5 hours, but I mean, I've done that before. I think my longest one is near 4 hours. So this is like nothing. Oh man. Yeah, this is a long ass case. I was like, are we gonna hit over 20 episodes? Cause from
Oh yeah.
yeah, well, with the end of Turnabout Goodbyes was 13. So this is 14. So I shouldn't have even put 14 and 15. I just should have put 14, but I thought you were going to be able to divide it. LOL, I forgot how long this fucking case is. We're going to have to stop in the middle of investigations.
Yep.
And court.
Yep. Thankfully, the court's divided up into former and latter.
Yes, thankfully. We're starting to get to the point where they start dividing the court cases. Instead of you just gunning for it in court.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will be back tomorrow with court, and court actually usually isn't that long, so we might even be able to get to investigation.
Yep.
The first day of court isn't too long, so we might be able to get into investigation.
Yeah. I think what'll make it last longer is just getting the lunch boxes.
Yeah, but even then. And the investigations are longer than the court sessions in this still.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's all the intrigue behind the scenes. Because you have to drag the big bad onto the stand and get the big bad talking. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that this game is also unique in that each game usually has a big bad. That's a trope. It's like your major villain. They may or may not be orchestrating everything behind the scenes, or they could just be the biggest prick in the world, like Manfred von Karma. This game is unique in that it has 2 big bads because originally there was only 1 4. So Manfred used to be the only one, but then Rise from the Ashes was made and put on this, and so now we have 2 big bads. It's debatable. I still don't know about a character that shows up in 2 and is mentioned in 3. I don't know if she's technically a big bad or not. Like, she is, but she isn't. She's so in the background.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I would say she's a big bad, but she's definitely a mastermind.
Yeah, I think Mastermind is a better... She's like one of the only Xanatos Chessmaster. Ooh, nice trope naming. She definitely is, yeah, one of those. So every game except for this one has 1. Miles has 2 big bads in both of his games.
Mm-hmm.
3 out of the 4 are excellent. I don't care what people say about the really big bad at the end of the first investigations. I like him.
Oh, yeah.
People bitch about him. I like him.
Sorry.
I know exactly what you're thinking of. I know exactly what you're thinking of.
Sorry. Ignore me.
So 3 out of the 4 big bads of Miles' duology are great. Then you go back to the formula of 1 big bad per game, even with Daigyakuten.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fun thing about Daigyakuten, but I won't talk about it till we get there. The first one, but I won't talk about it till we get there. There was a case that gave Katie pretty much PTSD.
Oh my god.
She brought her Switch over and she just like she never does this. She had to put it down and walk away. She had to she was like, Danny, I have to save and I have to walk away. Like the dread was getting to be way too much. Miri knows exactly what case that is.
Oh man. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was half expecting like the Street Fighter, like, oh my god. Like when you destroy the guy's car.
Look, I know we're in a Capcom kick right now, but
Well, that's just what I immediately thought of. Usually I would think of Joseph Joestar's, oh my god! Holy shit! Sunora Beach! That one's my favorite. Okay, I just stared at that. You know how the Steam guide I'm using, which actually I've used this to. I'm gonna give a shout out on this just in case they ever hear it. I used this when I was platinuming the game on my PS4. So shout out to TN2 Sucrose. They made the spoiler-free guide on how to get all the optional achievements. And this was incredibly useful. This is what I gave to Katie when she's going through to platinum the game. And I've used this when I went through and platinum the game, so this is the second time I'm using this guide. It is fucking excellent. It's on Steam. It's a great guide, so shout out to them. And they made things really interesting. Like they put little sprites in and everything for certain things, like with Angel's lunchboxes, because there's so much you have to do. They actually put in a little sprite of her talking, which, having made a guide myself, is actually kind of a pain in the ass to do. So, good on them. They make it very visually appealing. And easy to understand and read. So again, on Steam, shout out to TN, the number 2, Sucrose, I think it is. It's rated 5 stars with over 505 ratings. So yeah, it's fantastic. So shout out to them. Thank you so much for that. It's in my favorite guides. So is the one for Daigyakuten. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this. Tomorrow is court. I'm looking forward to Miles.
woo!
This is where Miles starts to show that he's a nerd. Now that he's not like putting up his icy facade, we start to get to one of my favorite thing about Miles, and that's his random noises. The random noises he makes. There's one he makes in this that is so aggressive and hilarious. Nerdworth? Oh my god, I've never heard that before and I love it. I know there's like Bratworth, who I love, by the way. I love Bratworth so much. That's
wash his mouth out with soap.
Yeah, that's a 20-year-old Edgeworth for anyone who doesn't know. That's Bratworth. We do actually see appearances of him. We get flashbacks with him. So yeah, that's Bratworth. But yeah, Nerdworth. Yeah, you start to see more of Miles as like you start to see more of Miles as like the dorky
Nerd.
Yeah, the dorky, very self-conscious, like unsure dude that he is. Because oh boy, he's going through some shit. I mean, like I said earlier in our talk with him, he is compartmentalizing like crazy just to try and keep working. And poor Miles, he's going through a lot of shit. I'm so sorry, Miles. Thinking about the end of this case, I'm so sorry, Miles. You go through too much.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Nerdworth though. So let's do it. Let's get pumped for tomorrow.
I mean, I'm already excited.
I am too, but I mean, we still have crap to do in the morning, so.
I know.
So I do too, so don't worry about it. Um, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, both on stream and on YouTube. I've actually been getting some hits on YouTube with this, so this makes me happy. Again, I have a small time channel, so, and I see people popping in and out quite a bit on stream, so again, that just makes me happy. Like, I just like sharing this stuff with you guys. That's why I do it. So it just makes me super duper happy. Um, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Katie appreciates it. We sit here and talk after stream about how much we enjoy that kind of shit. So yeah, we really do appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. So this is Danny
And Katie.
signing off. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.